Hi, I'm Raja Arjun. I'm the founder of OCD and I oversee business and strategy at OCD.
Hi, I'm Kshitija, co-founder and design director at OCD.
OCD is a design thinking company that specializes in spatial design and was set up in 2015. We follow a U philosophy where we deep dive into the needs of the user, and our goal is to make spaces that fit the user like a glove.
Hi, my name is Zubair Ahmed. I'm the managing director at Studio Plus. We started this lighting design and procurement company way back in 2013. I'm an architect myself, and I found it very challenging to give good lighting solutions for my projects and for projects for the other architects and designers too. That's where we decided to set up a firm which does design, which does procurement. We procure from various parts of the world, pretty much mostly coming from Europe, but we also have companies that we procure from in Asia. And we set up this firm where we give not just the design, the procurement, and the installation and project management services to our clients.
Hi, I'm Anusha. I'm a lighting designer at Studio Plus. So we work on a lot of interesting projects such as high-end residential to commercial to facade projects. So gaining experiences from this project is how we felt that we executed the lighting design concept for the installation called the Ripple at Design Uru 4.5.
Every year, Triple ID organizes a design festival called Design Uru. It's a great time for collaboration with architects and inner circle partners. We being the silver partners this year, we collaborated with OCD to create this installation called the Ripple.
This year's theme for Design Uru was Small is Beautiful, and the days leading up to the exhibition, while thinking about what exactly to execute. In one of our site visits, I saw these beautiful reflections on a ceiling that was made from a puddle of water. While those reflections were there were these dust particles that sat on the puddle of water and it made these ripple effects. And at the same time, I was reading Charlie Munger's Almanac. And at the time that I was reflecting more about life and life's actions, I just thought marrying the two ideas to say how small actions in life have a ripple effect was a very interesting idea to dwell into the exhibition.
So we were given a space to build the installation that was at the very end of the hall from where you entered. And it was this space with a wall flanking it, almost making it the perfect canvas for this sort of installation to take place. And so we wanted to be able to create these reflections, something dynamic and animated, on the wall surface that you would actually see as you came into the space, making that reflection be the focus of the installation. And actually, in order to do that, what we needed was to keep the physical part, like what we built, to be almost invisible. So as you approach it, it's something that's unassuming. And so we decided we would create this a circular, very shallow pool of water that sat on the floor and direct two beams of light directly onto it. And actually then what would happen is any movement, any vibration, any ripple would then get cast onto the wall and sort of animate what you're seeing on the wall.
So we had the idea of using some reflective material. So what we decided to use was a stainless steel 3 feet diameter plate. So what happens is when you put water over it, it creates an interesting ripple effect on wall. And to create the ripple effect, we use two sources of light such that it hits the water at a certain angle, and both the reflections are slightly apart from each other. So that way you have this interesting height. And also we wanted the reflections to have certain color and shimmer. So we used the dichroic film to cover the source of light. That way you had this interesting colors that were emanating out of the light source and also the reflection of water.
I'd like to take this opportunity to also thank our collaborators, Gautam from South India Agencies, our whole Studio Plus installation and project team. They were fantastic. They worked overnight in putting this together. It was challenging to put all this in a very short period. And of course, it was great collaborating with OCD and doing this installation.
Yeah, I'd like to add that we had a great time doing this. So thank you to everybody that pulled through on it. And also a special thanks to Design Guru for giving us this chance to break away from our everyday work and actually like collaborate and do something really fun, really magical. So yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, it was great that we won this award too. So yeah, fantastic.